facts. That stank. Yeah, facts. Girl, what the fuck are you doing? Wow, I ended up getting a lot of yards on
the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Nigga thing on. Nigga John Wayne. You know to let it his aim.
Line of scrimmage, the 30-yard first and 10.
It's a 21 no limit this aim. He was gang banging. That's how I grew up. That don't work. That's how I grew up. Shoot shit up. That's how I grew up. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh green. Oh God. What? Oh.
Just a little bit. It can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it.
That's how she was doing last night. She wouldn't stop moving. She did the same shit.
Little trouble thus far on their opening
Oh
drive
God.
as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
What happened?
Prescott from the gun. Going right side, he has Witten. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that's still well short of what he needed. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
That's in for a year or something. Still run. On my 16, on my 16, on my block. 4 blocks this way, 4 blocks that way, 4 blocks up, 4 blocks back. We run our shit and out.
Because he just and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there and put your defense in a bad spot.
I'm not actually. This is how she do. This is what she does. How he get it all in his head?
Last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Hey, let go.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run it with Johnson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Stafford now to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Hey, 22! Hey, exit! 54!
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Room here to run. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big run there by Johnson. 77 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in, and they catch him here.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. C.J. Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott, and an alley to run. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 22,
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 7 on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try and at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. The linebacker, Stephon Anthony, with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Here we go.
Here's Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. The left side completion to Jones. That one a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Set, 280. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Johnson stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, 70! Check 59, Mike.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. DeMarcus Lawrence in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they take a 17-14 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tackle made by the third-round pick out of Louisiana, Tracy Walker. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Third and long for Prescott. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big gain of 39 on third.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. And he's taken down inside the 30. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Good night and quiet, guys.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Mike Ford in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They come out here in the eye. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before the break. Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Hey, give me a radar.
Looking to throw on second down. Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Ready. Blue 60. Defense wins championships, baby.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
And now offensively it's third and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of
Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the two teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons. Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They run the counter. Elliott, and an alley to run. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 42.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield,
catches
very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Let's go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now again, running right is Anderson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
Lady! Check, 59. Here we go.
From the 31, Stafford. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Anderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Don't get nervous. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Switch. Switch. Come on, Mahar. Ready to move. Go. Go.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now Anderson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
GG.
And this will probably be...
I swear to God, man. I swear to God, man. All these fucking face masks, I swear to fucking God, man. Shit be killing my shit, man. Here we go. Check it, John. Check it, man. Afraid to say what's on my mind. There we go. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no bullshit crazy, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Whoa. Holler about anything. Anything. Just sit back and watch. Fuck this game, man. Fucking cheating, man. Huh? Who slapped who across the face?
I am talking about all the face masks on you.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck, man? You still a peanut head, motherfucker. Peanut head king. What you thought, scrub?
Shock you ass.
Am I? Am I?
Yeah. How you didn't score that touchdown, Shaq?
I did. What's talking about? What touchdown? I scored.
Just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come
Oh, you talking about when that nigga was stopping? When that nigga was slow? I don't know what the fuck that shit, what the fuck. Oh, that nigga was pissing me off. What the fuck was that? I didn't really care. I was like, fuck it. As long as they give me my shit, bro. I ain't give a fuck. As long as they give me my shit. They shouldn't have made him fumble, but that nigga wasn't supposed to get that close like that. That shit was pathetic.
Shut the hell up.
This nigga got a fucking juke. Nigga juke my whole fucking team out. That shit is so fucking annoying, bro. I do that shit, my whole niggas just stare at me and laugh like, what are you doing? What's on my mind? Every given time of day, cause I'm a okay. Anything. Did y'all see when I put my screen onto the goddamn, when I got the face mask, I put my shit on balance. My shit was always on balance. Nobody saw me put that shit there. Just to show that this game was bullshitting.
Hey, bro, leave her alone.
You just swim through it. Oh damn, he lost Matthew Stafford. I didn't even realize what the fuck was going on. Yeah, this comeback is all over. Yeah, this comeback all over.
Also same thing.
Yeah, this comeback all over. Fuck you. What? What? Oh. Fuck you. It's time research. You trying to go this listen to these kids and they listen. I ain't no politician when I kick in with them a minute. Only a minute, but if the shoe fits, I wear it. But if it don't, lyrics.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Should have left her alone.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like we got a Cowboys shaking up down there on the field. While the training staff takes
I can't spin with Zeke, but he can spin with a nigga named Karan Johnson. Who the fuck is that?
This nigga shot stupid.
Don't make no goddamn sense, bro. What the fuck, bro? Nigga juke my whole team out with some no-name nigga. I got the same nigga. I don't even do that shit with that nigga. I just fumble all day with these motherfuckers. I just fumble. I don't even fucking get stopped. I just fumble.
Why you like paper? Why you do that? Bad dog.
Don't make no goddamn sense, boy. I tell you. I'm asking for too much. Let's get a damn lollipop. Oh shit.
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throwing out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here.
Wow. Yo, when you got a shitty quarterback in this game, you really got a shitty quarterback in this game.
2nd and 9 now for the Chargers.
I told my own face. I told the real shit. The model this Shakespeare. Shakespeare.
Came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh shit, that nigga really sucks. That damn quarterback. Hey, what? Yo, I didn't even know they do that shit in this year. This year, they got D linemen getting tired mid fucking running down the field and shit. Like, that's why I turned my mic off. You little bastard.
Who that, Eli and your man's in there?
It's Elijah.
I'm over there.
Oh, so you was one of the people watching my game, Scrub?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wonder who the third person is.
Oh, I do.
Good block, Jason.
Dad, you just do that on the floor. Daddy.
What, boy? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. God damn, leave me alone.
First punt, this is a good kick as well.
Damn. Yo, I think I got the best punter in the game. Yo, I think Dallas got the best punter in the game. Not even close. I don't even know who this nigga is. I just know he the best punter in the game. Not even close.
So you smoking crack now, sir? I mean, shot?
Not even close, bro. What? My nigga, what? I'm not even in R1. Bro, what the fuck? Yo, my God, man. EA, man. It's not even EA, bro. It's really not, bro.
Ready to begin their drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again? Wilson's go to the football. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
First sack of the year. Ain't that about a bitch?
Breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though. Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left.
Ooh, you can't stop till you find my love. I want to get freaky with you. Ooh. You can't stop till you find my love.
Despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Wow, right over my fucking head, man.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Like my linebacker not even standing there. That shit, man.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
You gotta go down.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
I like to ooh, you can't stop till you find my blood.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
That's the love that you
Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
For them to even have a jump ball is fucking pathetic. Yeah. No bullshit.
This defense is continuing to contest every
That shouldn't even been a jump ball.
Hey yo, Floyd said, Floyd Mayweather said 50 Cent vodka tastes like shampoo, right? The nigga 50 said spell it. This nigga's just stupid.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete.
He said his vodka tastes like shampoo.
So they've done their job on that side of the ball.
recently I was actually working a game.
Them niggas is petty, bro.
They petty as fuck. They still beefing, bro.
And that was a big talk
Word.
in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today. Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all year. The pass rush, the cover, they've all been excellent, and now they tack on an
I gotta
interception
go
here.
get that
As
damn.
this one continues to slip just
That damn laundry, B. I'm telling you. What? In the lollipop. Give it to him. You just had one.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead.
Give it to him.
Game. Just keep
I can't help it, Steph. He the older brother. He gonna have to stop acting like he's 4. I can't control that. He's way older than that boy, man. I can't control that. That's the way to my love. That was a dot right there. I ain't gonna lie, that was a hot one. Anybody that saw that shit, that was a fucking hot one. I couldn't even put my headset in to even say it was a hot one because it was too hot for me to even say something. That shit was too fucking hot. That shit was too hot.
What that dot you think?
That was fucking hot. Oh, my dog cussed me. Oh, that nigga dog. Yeah, that was a hot one. That was a hot one. Where is that? Where is that? This is hot. This is hot right here. This is hot. Yeah, this is hot. This is hot. I should have threw it to the running back. Keep it funky with you. That was my intention was to throw it to Zeke, but this is hot. 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 Oh man, this one was extra hot. This one was steamy. Steamy. Dot. Dot. Steamy. Nothing but just steam on that bitch. There's another one after this. Where is it? Oh, that's it. This one right here. Oh man, get off the DN. Good shit, EA Sports. Appreciate you. Dot. Dot. Hot one. That was hot. Mmm. Got Dak Prescott looking like Tom Brady and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Emoji sleeping, emoji sleeping, emoji sleeping.
You know what I'm saying? That was shit was hot, boy. Shit was hot. This one was just a blessing. I was screaming mid-play. I'm sitting here still mad and shit about a touchdown and shit. And this nigga does this. Yo, I hate playing that nigga. Nope. That's why I be surprised his record look the way it look, cause I hate playing this nigga, bro. Oh my god, bro. I shouldn't even have to click on that, bro. I shouldn't. Don't you make fun of him neither. Now go on about your business. Go, go, go. Shut up. Cause I bought you one. Shut up. Go in there and watch your tablet. Go get your tablet or something. Yeah, give me the pillow or something, man. Nigga going through it, bro. Instead of just sending me random shit. Random invite. Alright, y'all, I'll be back, man.